I just can't stay off this website. I can't do it. Like, it'd be the try not to do this challenge, like how people did the try not to laugh challenge and fake laugh for everything. This is a real challenge. I can't stay off this website. r/Pokemon TCG, r/Poke Investing, r/Pokemon Gimme Money Stonks, all that stuff. I can't stay off these stupid websites. And there keeps being stories being shown to me about dumb, stupid things that just make me chuckle, that just make me think that, like, our hobby's just full of idiots. We just got a bunch of dummies running around here. They don't know how to do anything. There's just, it's people and scummy stuff, and like, I can't do it. It's trash TV. Some people watch Jerry Springer, some people watch Maury. I look at this stuff, and I need to, like, let's cut it. Let's just get into this stuff. I don't want to waste your time. Let's go for it. Worst eBay experience so far. So the picture right here, we have a box of what appears to be bulk. So the listing says 35 pounds of Pokemon bulk. That is a lot of cards. That is a ton of Pokemon cards. Looks like it's filled almost to the brim, full of bulk Pokemon cards. I'm a little bit confused because it says 2011 to 2023. But at the very top of the bulk, I see cards that look like they're from the WotC era. I can almost distinctively remember one of those being like a full heal and de-evolution spray. I think I see those up there. It looks like bulk from all eras. I don't know. It's not my job. I'm not here to decipher the fucking ruins of what the bulk is and what it isn't, okay? So let's read how this goes. So I recently sold a 35-pound box of bulk Pokemon cards. I spent days going through and organizing the bulk lot. We've all been there, especially if you got like some bulk laying around. Dude, I just recently went through a bunch of like Sun and Moon bulk, and let me tell you, great art, by the way, on a lot of those common cards. I need to get back and doing common cards. I'm sorry. I just read this stuff and I get engrossed. I forget like my routine. I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't even know what day it is today, okay? I'm just going through it. But a lot of bulk, it takes a long time to go through bulk. It's a fucking tedious task, and actually going through and sorting out bulk, especially for people that don't want to buy it or anything like that, if you're trying to ship off your bulk or something, takes a long time. I feel that. Once it finally sold, I packed it very securely and made sure all was good to go. Fast forward to today, and the buyer messaged me on eBay saying he opened the package and there was no cards, but only a box full of backpacks. I'm so frustrated at the whole situation, giving the buyer the benefit of the doubt, but it could be the buyer trying to scam me or somehow got messed with in transit. So if 35 pounds of bulk got messed up in transit, we have a lot to worry about with our mail system. Do you know how hard it is to get like 35 pounds of bulk? Let's go look at the other picture real fast. I want to make sure it's the same box. So this is the box that allegedly showed up to said person's house. Nice carpet, by the way. It appears to be the same box. It's upside down. We're looking at it from the back side of it. It looks like someone ripped it, and they opened it, and it's full. What kind of backpacks are those? What the fuck? Is that Knicks? Is that the Knicks? The fucking basketball sports ball? Dude, anything named after Nick is just a fucking failure. I'm just gonna say it. Anything that has my name is automatically doomed to just be mediocre at best. So I'm assuming these backpacks aren't worth anything. I don't know how much you sold that bulk for. I don't know how much of a profit this person was gonna make. This person might have made more off these backpacks. I see their toe, by the way, all the way down there. Ooh, I see their toes. Ooh, you can't just put those on the internet for free. But as we can see, it kind of looks like the box was like ripped open from the backside of this shit, right? It's fucking full of backpacks. Like, how do you even... Why backpacks of all things? Why the Knicks? Why of anything that could have been in that box after someone fucking the Grinch Stole Christmas 35 pounds of bulk out of a box, which is weird someone would do that in the first place. Why would they put backpacks in there? Whatever. Added first picture of my listing and show how full it was. Following picture is what the buyer sent me with the box ripped open and full of backpacks and not cards. So... my immediate reaction to this, my immediate thing I would say, I actually have a box that is taking a little bit longer to get here. I bought something. FedEx just decided they wanted to use it as a coaster or something. They just didn't want to send me my fucking shit. And they've just been lobbing it around as like a 20-pound frisbee or something, I guess. I don't know. They just want to keep it. It's the perfect footrest for one of them or something. They eventually did find the package again, and apparently it's supposed to be here Monday. But the very first thing I asked whenever they secured it, I was like, how much does this package weigh? And it weighs the exact same as it did as it allegedly got there and when it came from the origin sender, right? So the big thing you want to do is check the weight at each spot that it stopped, because the post office is supposed to do that if it's like a carrier like UPS or FedEx or anywhere like that, they're also supposed to weigh this to cover their ass to make sure people aren't swapping the packages. That's the biggest way to tell. And 35 pounds of fucking bulk versus a bag full of backpacks, a box full of them, excuse me, it's going to weigh a ton different. That's the first thing I would do if you ever encounter anything like this. Secondly, I would ask as many questions as you could to the buyer about these backpacks. Like, try to get as much information about this package as possible. I'm telling you right now, I genuinely do not think it is possible or like worth someone's time for a UPS, a USPS, a FedEx person to siphon out a bunch of bulk cards out of a box just to shove it full of backpacks. If anything, I feel like the box would just be empty and damaged, and it would show up with one of those stupid little like things on it that says, sorry, your package has been damaged, and here's how it showed up. There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry. Reach out to the buyer if you don't reach out to the seller if you don't like this. And it's like, okay, cool. This does absolutely nothing for me. That seems more likely of what something would happen as opposed to a bunch of backpacks. This whole thing just reeks of like, ugh. Like, I can't speak 100% for the seller. I can't say for sure that something goofy didn't happen on their end. FedEx possibly, or like UPS or USPS maybe possibly a little bit more. But this sounds a whole lot to me like the buyer's trying to pull like a fast one over somebody too. Especially for like bulk or something. It just doesn't seem worth it for 35 pounds. You have to shove it with like basketball backpacks or anything. It's weird. The whole situation is weird. Best of luck to you. I hope this actually gets resolved. As someone who's been going through a process trying to locate a package I spent a good chunk of money on too, I just hope it gets to you. Hope everything works out. Hopefully the scam gets resolved, and hopefully the 35 pounds of bulk from all the ages gets recovered. This hobby, though, I swear to God, it just brings out the worst people sometimes you see, and you just see situations. It's my trash TV. I can't put it down. I would fail to try not to look at Pokemon Reddit challenges within like the first 20 seconds. I can't do it. I literally just hop on, look at it, and there's just tons of stories, and I love sharing them with people too, just to, like... Hopefully, like, there's some information people can take from it. Hopefully, it helps, like, some people prevent getting scammed, possibly, or at least get stuff. Check the weight of your packages, especially if it shows up weird. Like, each place it stops, just call and ask, and they should be able to help you out. FedEx did it for me. Hopefully, they can do it for you. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgin. See you later. Holy hell. 35 pounds of bulk. What are you going to do with 35 pounds of bulk in the first place? Like, what's the move? What do you do with that? You make mystery packs? Maybe they're trying to make some mystery packs. Mystery pack business.